Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to each and every one of you in Grand Community. My name is Comrade Peters, aka New Man, the Executive President of All Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria. I am coming to you this day, 21st of July 2022, from the Media House of All Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria. It is indeed a pleasant day. It's the dawning of a new day. Excuse me. And I wish to use this opportunity to greet each and every one of us. I must appreciate you for your doggedness. I must appreciate you for your patience, waiting for disbursement of grant in Grand Community, particularly THEOBARTH grant that we all have been waiting for some time now. By the grace of God, things are moving in the right direction. Things are moving gradually to our desired expectation. I must appreciate all of you for how you have been so rugged in this fight. And we must also appreciate God for his faithfulness, for his kindness, for how he has sustained us all this while. It is indeed something that is worth appreciating God for, that we are alive today is not our making. Well, I am here this morning to address us, particularly issues that have brought on our table concerning some NGOs in Grand Community and some other important notice I will be bringing our way this morning. Please pay full attention to my voice note. I'm not going to take much of your time. Well, ladies and gentlemen in Grand Community, I want to say this as an advice to NGOs in Grand Community. We have been receiving series of reports from beneficiaries and also subscribers and well-meaning Nigerians concerning some NGOs already. They have perfected their plans by going to the bank, arranging with bankers on how to short pay beneficiaries. It is indeed an unpleasant act for any NGO to carry out such kind of evil plans on how to short pay beneficiaries. I have been coming your way severally concerning these very particular issues. I have hit the nail on the head several times, advising us not to try to do anything of such, because the end will not be funny at all. But some wicked NGOs who never had the interests of beneficiaries, who never had your interest and my interest, have gone ahead to plan and perfect their evil agenda on how to short pay beneficiaries. Some of them 800,000, some 500,000, some 900,000, some below and above 1 million naira, of which is contrary to the original planning of THEOBARTH Global Foundation for Beneficiary. Those of you who have come across the disbursement sharing formula of THEOBARTH grant, we are fully aware that beneficiaries are entitled to 1.8 million naira. And since we have been in this struggle so far, Apostle, Professor, Ambassador Theophilus has never come out in any way to say anything otherwise. The amount has not been reduced by him. And if at all he has such plan, he will come forward to inform Nigerians officially. But to our greatest amazement, some NGOs have already gone ahead to see how they can short pay beneficiaries by cutting their money into pieces. Well, I would like to advise beneficiaries, listen and listen very good. THEOBARTH sharing formula is 1.8 million for ordinary beneficiaries, while 100 million naira is for clusters owners and cluster chairmen that submitted data and pay for their clusters. But perhaps if you did not submit your data and you pay for your cluster, your money will be 50 million naira accordingly. Anything short than that is an act of fraud perpetrated by NGOs. Please don't yield to that. I want to advise you to go after any NGO that cut your money. Beneficiaries, listen very well. Any NGO that dare cut your money, any NGO that should pay you below what THEOBARTH Global Foundation says should be your money, please go after such an NGO. It is an evil act. It is a criminal act. Sue the person. Possibly report to all Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria or any security agencies or THEOBARTH Global Foundation for any further action taken. It's unfortunate that what we are seeing today in Grand community is becoming unbearable. We have suffered a lot. We have passed through pains. And some NGOs cannot even let go the little that is supposed to be for beneficiaries. They have gone to the bank, where subsequently all Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria will bring the list of those NGOs. But then let us wait until they refuse to pay beneficiary their amount that they are due for. That is only when the list will be brought out to the social media. So beneficiary, be at alert. Don't accept anything below 1.8 million, which is your original payment from THEOBARTH Global Foundation. I believe this is clear enough for all of us to understand. More also, I wish to address Nigerians to please don't allow anybody to subject you into some kind of unnecessary payment, all in the name of disbursement, all in the name of grant in Grand community. Please, I am talking to we beneficiaries, clusters owner, subscribers, ordinary beneficiaries. Don't allow anybody subjecting you into any form of illegal collection of money that is not genuine for any purpose, promising you disbursement that they can never give to you for some time now. We have witnessed a lot of inconsistencies in some dealings in Grand community, of which we are waiting for THEOBARTH Global Foundation. After his disbursement, we are going to take it harder on so many grant handlers. So please, I want you to shine your eye and use your head. Shine your eyes and use your head. Don't allow anybody to force you into paying any money that is not genuine. Please be careful. You have all suffered enough. I won't say anything than that again. A word is enough for the wise. Use your tongue to count your teeth. Life is not balanced for those who don't stand well. But if you stand well, you will not see life as an imbalanced thing. More also, it is only a naked somebody that doesn't have pocket. But if you are wearing cloth on your body, definitely there must be pocket. Let us use our head before any other person will use it for us. And also I want to declare here to the people of Nigerians concerning the stand of all Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria. It is no longer a news in Grand community that all Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria is the most reliable and outstanding voice of the voiceless. The voice that stands to speak for the ordinary Nigerians, those who have nobody to speak for them. And that is why all Grand Pressure Group is there for you to speak on your behalf. I therefore want to use this opportunity to let Nigerians know, and everybody in Grand community, that all Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria is an independent body. We are not under the control of anybody. We are open to advice and encouragement from every quarter, but we are not under the manipulative control of anybody negatively. Therefore, we don't owe anybody the duty before we release our voice note. We don't owe anybody the duty before we say what we need to say in Grand Community or Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria. We cannot be manipulated by anybody based on selfish aggrandizement. And I want everybody in Grand Community to know this, that all Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria, we are ready to stand for the beneficiaries. We are ready to do the right thing that we ought to do. We are ready to checkmate grant handlers who has promised Nigerians that they have money to give. That is our responsibility. We have never compromised our stand. We have never deviated from our calling. We are still working harder, even though piping low and observing things the way they are unfolding. We have never deviated, and nothing will make all Grand Pressure Group to shut his mouth. For some time now, we make voice note, and some people will come up to come and counter us or say one or two things. That will no longer be accepted in Grand Community or Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria. Based on our observations and the happening of things, we have had series of meetings within ourselves, and we have resolved to work together to achieve one purpose, which is to sanitize Grand Community, to ensure that disbursement from any grant handler goes to beneficiaries. And that we will continue to do by the grace of God. Therefore, please, nobody should take our humility for stupidity. Nobody should take our gentility for timidity. We may listen to anybody for any advice, but it is not in your duty to dictate for us what we need to do in Grand Community. Any one individual that have ever promised grant in this country, or Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria, they are going to work in collaboration with the subscribers of grant in this country to ensure that they disburse. We are only giving it a thought of time before we take our actions. Therefore, we are not going to accept any act of disappointment for any grant handlers that have promised Nigerians of grant. When THEOBARTH disburses her grant, we are going to ensure that we deploy every machinery within our reach to checkmate any NGO or any individual that are supposed to pay beneficiary money and they decided to do otherwise. We will follow them until the right thing is being done. We are working harder every day, traveling here and there, sleepless night, meetings upon meetings, both online and physical meeting. All what we discuss is about Grand Community, is about the beneficiaries. We have noisemaker everywhere in Grand Community. Those who said have retired and they have resigned from this struggle, but only for them to wake up from nowhere, come with issues of attack on freedom fighters, on genuine freedom fighters, on grant handlers that are preparing to disburse their money. All Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria, we are not afraid of anybody, but we respect everybody. But when you take our respect for granted, we will let you know that we know our stand. We are only exercising patience, just patience for the right thing to be done. We are not angry with anybody, but I want to advise grant handlers. I want to advise NGOs. I want to advise clusters owners to do the right thing when the time comes. Please don't short pay beneficiaries. Don't short pay beneficiaries. Don't short pay beneficiaries. That will not be tolerated when the time comes. I don't want to take you longer than this because I know you burn your data. Please, as you listen to this voice note, ensure that it goes viral for other Nigerians to get it, so that the right thing can be done. This is where I come to the end of my broadcast tonight. Thank you, and may God bless you. Do have a lovely day, and remember, my name remains Comrade Peters, aka New Man, the executive president of All Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria, saying to you this lovely morning, 21st of July 2022, do have a blessed day. Bye for now.